The Cape Town Regional Court has heard that a man alleged by former spy boss Arthur Fraser to be among those who burgled President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm fears for his life in Pollsmoor Prison. Urbanus Shaumbwako was arrested in October 2020 on a charge of the illegal possession of firearms at a roadblock in Milnerton. Today, his lawyers told the court the senior members of the Hawks had been to see Shaumbwako in prison and also called him to inform him that his client was a witness and not necessarily a suspect in the Phala Phala matter. SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah is at court. A very good afternoon to you, Vanessa. What else happened?
Guys, can you delay my live a bit? Hello.
Nzinga, yes, a very warm good afternoon to you. And we tried to speak to the attorney for Mr. Urbanus Shaumbwako outside court. He said that he was not prepared to speak to us on camera. Inside court, we heard that on the 27th of June this year, he was contacted by what he calls senior members of the Hawks, and also that they informed him that they'd gone to see his client in Pollsmoor Prison. He, of course, was arrested in that roadblock on charges completely separate or independent of anything to do with the Phala Phala matter. In fact, he was stopped at a roadblock, and that's where he was found with 12 9mm pistols in his possession. Now, of course, when we spoke to the NPA just now, and I actually have a spokesperson of the NPA with me, Mr. Eric Ntabazalila, let us actually go to him now, just in terms of what was said in court. Eric, good afternoon to you. So we've heard quite dramatic statements made inside the court today. The lawyer for Mr. Urbanus Shaumbwako telling us that he was contacted by the Hawks, that his client was questioned for 3 hours by the Hawks relating to the Phala Phala matter. You just now vehemently opposed any notion that this matter is linked at all to Phala Phala. Explain to us from the NPA where you stand today.
Unfortunately, the statements that were made were irrelevant to what we are here for today. We even objected to them being made. What we are here for is only one thing only. The accused is charged with 12 counts of illegal possession of firearm and a count of reckless driving, which happened on the 18th of October 2020. Whatever that statements that were made by the defense linking these accused and whatever happened at Pollsmoor, it had nothing to do with the case today and with the NPA in the Western Cape.
I do know that the suspect in this matter has been named by the former spy boss Arthur Fraser in his affidavit about the matter relating to Phala Phala.
Yes, but unfortunately, like I said before, that has got nothing to do with the case that is before court today. That is illegal possession of firearms and reckless driving. It had nothing at all. What we are here for was a case of illegal possession of firearms and reckless driving, for which this accused was arrested, for which he was denied bail here in this court, as well as the High Court.
Eric, we also understand that the magistrate in this matter has postponed this case until the 30th of September. We do know that the lawyers want a certain documentation, and also they are saying they're fearing for their client's life in Pollsmoor, so they do want him to be moved into protective custody. Can you elaborate on that matter for us?
Yes, he did make the claims that his client felt not safe at Pollsmoor because someone told him that his friend was shot in Johannesburg. We protested that because there was no application brought to the court. We were just ambushed with something that's not even elaborated on. And then he also asked for access to part of the docket. We also protested that and asked that a formal application needs to be made by the defense. So we postponed the matter to the 30th of September for them to make those two applications. And in fact, the first application does not even apply to us because it's an application they're supposed to make with the Department of Correctional Services and tell them that their client feels feels under threat, so that new arrangements can be made. So, but we'll wait for that application documents. They promised to give them to give us on the 15th of September, and we'll respond on the 23rd of September, and then on the 30th we'll come and argue. We'll oppose those.
Thank you so much, Eric Ntabazalila, there of the National Prosecuting Authority here in the Western Cape, just talking to us about this matter of Mr. Urbanus Shaumbwako, saying that in no terms this matter is in no related to the Phala Phala burglary. And also then we've heard that on the 30th of September, the parties will return to court again. Provisional trial dates set down for the 8th and 9th of December in this matter with regards to the legal possession of firearms. That, of course, happened here in the Cape Town Regional Court behind me just now.
Vanessa Poonah giving us an update from the Western Cape. Thanks so much for that.